What if you could fire follow-up shots almost as fast as you think? In the world of competitive shooting and high-stakes defense, speed isn't a luxury, it's everything. Today, we're diving into the fastest-firing handguns on the planet, each engineered to shave off precious milliseconds between shots. From cutting-edge compensators and fixed barrels to exotic gas-delayed systems and red dot-ready slides, these pistols prove that with the right tool in your hand, follow-up splits can feel downright instantaneous. Stick around, because by the end, you'll know exactly which sidearm commands the title of Speed King and which one might just surprise you. Few competition pistols combine raw velocity with rock-solid consistency, like the CZ Shadow 2. Its heavy steel frame concentrates mass toward the muzzle, crushing flip before it ever leaves the slide. Couple that with an 8.5-pound double-action pull that snaps into a silky 3.5-pound single-action break, and you've got a trigger so crisp it practically fires itself. The extra-long beaver tail lets you grip high and tight, driving recoil straight back into your wrist instead of your sight picture. Longtime competitors swear by its ability to steamroll through hundreds of rounds without a hiccup, so reliable that even pre-owned guns can handle 200 to 300 round reliability tests unscathed. But as dominant as the Shadow 2 is, there's a new wave of pistols threatening its crown. CZ's reigning champ sets the bar, yet the next contender pushes the envelope even further. Canik SFx Rival S brings a steel-framed, optic-ready design straight from the factory to your hands, undercutting many custom builds on price. With a 42-ounce all-metal slide-in frame, recoil is tamed without bloating weight, a magic trick few can replicate. Its fiber-optic front sight and adjustable rear pair with 5 interchangeable optic plates, so you can mount red dots in seconds. 2 18-round mags, aluminum base plates, and even a mag loader come in the box. Truly competition-ready at Street Fighter pricing. The flat-face trigger has minimal take-up and a clean reset, while the flared magwell and ambidextrous controls speed reloads to match your split times. All that performance for under $1,000. It's no wonder shooters keep flocking to Canik. If bargain basement prices meet competition-grade performance, our next pistol trades affordability for outright exotic engineering. At roughly $5,000 apiece, the Laugo Arms Alien is nothing short of a handgun from another planet. Its gas-delayed blowback action and ultralight reciprocating mass translate to perhaps the lowest bore axis ever seen, punching recoil straight into your palm instead of your sight plane. The meticulously rebated slide and 2-piece billet frame meld form and function. Push this trigger, and every follow-up feels smoother than silk. Checkering on the front and back strap strikes the perfect balance of aggressiveness, while the beveled magwell makes reloads a reflex. Accuracy, off the charts. The fixed barrel and sights lock every round into the same point of aim, turning even new shooters into sub-inch group makers. Sure, the price might buy you a used car, but for shooters who chase perfection, the Alien is a dream realized. If a $5,000 pistol feels like too steep an upgrade, you can still get next-level speed with a slightly more grounded race gun. Staccato XC 2021 flagship is the gold standard for integrated compensator design. Its massive port-laden compensator is built straight into the 5-inch barrel, flattening muzzle rise so completely you'll swear you're shooting a rifle. Pair that with a lightning-fast 2.5-pound single-action trigger and an optics cut baked into the slide, and follow-ups become instinctual. The robust steel frame wears front and rear slide serrations like functional jewelry, while the Picatinny-style rail handles lights and lasers with zero wobble. Adapter plates for any full-size red dot come in the box, so you can mount optics that suit your style. On the range, shooters report splits that leave stock pistols in the dust, making the Staccato XC the go-to for serious competitors. Not everyone can, or wants to, shell out thousands on a dedicated race gun, but what if you need everyday carry speed? Enter the P365 XL Spectre Comp, a micro-compact package packing compensator power usually reserved for full-size rigs. By building a subtle, slide-integrated compensator and reducing barrel length to 3.1 inches, SIG maintains the P365's concealability while chopping recoil by up to 35%. The aggressive X-ray 3-day night sights snap back onto target instantly, and the flat shoe trigger breaks sweetly every time. Laser texturing on the Spectre frame guarantees grip even when you're under stress or wearing gloves. At just over 20 ounces, it disappears on your hip or in your hand, yet delivers follow-ups that rival dedicated competition pistols. For shooters who need EDC speed without full-size bulk, the Spectre Comp is nothing short of revolutionary. Of course, pure hardware isn't the only way to chase speed. Sometimes the secret is in smart setup and budget builds. You don't need a five-figure budget to tap into competition-level speed. Dan Wesson's DWX and Walther's Q5 match steel frame both deliver low-bore axes, crisp triggers, and optic-ready slides for under $1,500. The DWX sports a fiber-optic front sight, flared magwell, and a surprisingly light recoil impulse for its steel frame, perfect for shooters who want a taste of race gun speed. The Q5 match offers a 5-inch barrel, full-size red dot cut, and a trigger so slick it'll make you rethink stock pistol shooting. With just a few aftermarket tweaks, lightened recoil spring, adjustable backstrap, maybe a comp-style barrel bushing, you can transform either into a blister-fast follow-up champion. All that for a fraction of custom builds. Looking ahead, what's next on the horizon for speed-hungry shooters? Industry whispers hint at Glock releasing a factory competition variant. Rumors suggest ported slides, competition beaver tails, and pre-installed optics cut straight from the factory. Heckler & Koch is reportedly prototyping a CC9 compact competition pistol with a built-in compensator and 15-round capacity. And at this year's big trade shows, murmurs of new polymer frame comps from Smith & Wesson and Walther abound. Of course, none of this is confirmed. Reports claim these projects are still in R&D, but if the past is any guide, production-ready speed demons from these big names could shake up the market by next season. Until then, you've got more than enough options to light up your split times. From the time-tested CZ Shadow 2 to the extraterrestrial Laugo Alien, from race gun exclusives like the Staccato XC to everyday carry marvels like the SIG P365 XL Spectre Comp, there's a speed-focused pistol for every shooter and every budget. Whether you're chasing podiums or simply want the fastest EDC follow-ups, understanding each model's recoil management, trigger characteristics, and optic readiness is the key to shaving off those crucial fractions of a second. So, which pistol would you bet your next match on? Drop your pick in the comments below, hit subscribe for more deep dives, and let's keep pushing the limits of what's possible, one split at a time. Thanks for watching. Till then, stay safe, stay fast, and I'll see you in the next video.